welcome back. My name is Renee, and this is Highly Motivated, a channel where we check out different things that I find interesting, and hopefully you will too. Today, I found some amazing glitch in the Matrix videos, as well as some supposed real-life reptilians. If that sounds like something that you might be interested in, well, stay right here. And as always, if you have not done so yet, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you're always notified when I upload another video. Numero uno, glitches in real life.
You guys see that shadow? Where are the clouds? Where are the clouds?
Wow, now you know they have that technology that can make an airplane, like a stealth airplane, invisible, right? So I don't know, that's definitely some sort of military technology. All right, shapeshifters caught on live TV.
The doctor to assess certain celebrities' risk factors and make her analysis. For example, she says, it appears Britney is suffering from a major psychological disorder and that it might actually be bipolar. Could be that. The doc then predicts how much longer they'll live. Sick, I know, but I also know you want to hear what she has to say. The doc says if these people don't get help or straighten up fast, I haven't pre-read any of this. Britney won't make it to the age 30, Lindsay won't see 25, and Michael Jackson has no more than 5 years left. At the other end, Angelina's going to have a long, healthy life, and so will George Bush and Nicole Richie.
If you're not already bipolar,
I hear yelling in the booth. Are they yelling at me for the way I read that?
You did great.
Okay.
But if you're not,
excuse me.
I could hear Lisa yelling.
Give her a break. She didn't read it earlier. She doesn't know the story. It's okay. Just stop it. She's okay.
I could hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I would have maybe been like, it could have been a glitch in like the camera or whatever, what polarization, whatever, I don't know. But then they admit that this girl is being yelled at by someone, so obviously something was happening. Obviously she was changing because they all tried to play it off like she said something wrong, and you know she didn't. Wow, that one's really convincing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm really hoping I don't have to cut this out of this video because of the song, but here goes nothing.
Digging, look at me like I'm alien. Bitch, I'm fucking reptilian.
What did she say? I'm gonna pause it a lot just so hopefully it goes through.
Bitch, all y'all bitches was wrong. Talking about I fell out. You ain't even get out.
Like, whoa. I knew that she was reptilian, then there's no gender, I would call it it. Doja Cat was reptilian because, yeah, I've just known that all these flipping puppets in Hollywood majority of them are from the reptilian race.
Yes.
But this is just some straight out fuckery in this song. I never even heard the song. That shows how much of I don't listen to that sort of bullshit. But that is actual fuckery and putting it right in front of people's faces, and people will just be singing it, yeah, but wow.
Yeah, I mean, she says it. She's either a clone, or she is the seed of the serpent, which is reptilian, the same thing, or it's both. She's got clones and she's reptilian. I mean, shit's crazy out here now.
Yo, the sky is fucking blue! And then it turned off! Yo!
I got that on camera! I got that on camera! I got that on camera!
First thing was, Feds just went that way. You know what? Feds, no life.
Someone's getting fired. Okay, the quality is not the best on this video, but wow, it's good enough to see exactly what this man's showing.
But he was watching this video right here of a tattoo artist, and this guy's explaining some of his artwork and things like that. But it was the strange anomaly that actually appears on this guy that actually captured the original uploader's attention. So his video is basically showing you this, and he's explaining to you, look guys, I'm not into this stuff, I don't do reptilian things or whatever, but look at this, and what is this, right? So let's play this out and you'll watch. You can already see a little bit of a weird anomaly happening on his face right there, okay? Now again, paying close attention, you see something to his left side. Now watch as that begins to materialize more and more. And it actually looks like some kind of a creature. You can see two hind legs there, and you'll see it literally attached to this guy's side and also partially over his face.
Wow.
And it becomes more clear. And here in a little bit, you're going to see all those weird black and white lines all mixed together like we saw in some of those other examples.
You see right there on our right, just the outline and the polarization, that there is something else there. Wow.
And you see it manifesting more and more, whatever it is, but you can actually see something there, some form of a creature. Again, on the back there, you can see the hind legs, and it looks like it's sitting up on his shoulder, and its head is literally merging into this man's head. Is this one of those entities attached to this guy's chakras? Now keep watching, and in a second it's just going to disappear. But right here it's fully formed. Whatever this thing is, you can see that it's fully formed, right?
Wow.
Now keep watching, and here in a moment it's just going to disappear. And there it goes. Now I'm just going to pause right there for a moment so you can see it's completely clear, right? Completely clear. Now again, just from my own background as an editor, I've never seen anything exactly like that before. I can explain some of these other anomalies away, but this one is really interesting, especially knowing what we know. And here's just a few close-up pictures I wanted to show you, but isn't that crazy? Look at that. You can really see the shape of a being, the shape of some kind of an entity meshing into this man's face. Controlling him? Is that what we're seeing here? You can see the colors, you can see the shapes, you can see it literally forming a body. And here's another picture of the guy's face, and you look to the right, and again you can see an entity. It literally looks like something is attaching itself to his face. I thought some of these shots were interesting too, just getting closer into whatever this entity actually is.
Wow, and that looks very much identical to what you see on with the polarization of like certain newscasters' faces or celebrities in different videos, and it's as if there's entities there that the technology that we have for a video taking and like our is the same as what like our eyes can see, and if we can't see them with our bare eyes, then that could be why the camera can't. I'm not really sure. All right, we have 3 ways to spot a reptilian.
There's 3 ways to spot a reptilian shapeshifter. Number 1, if the person has an overall lack of showing emotions, authentic emotions, then you could be talking to a shapeshifter. Reptilians don't really feel empathy like we feel empathy. They can fake it, but it's see-through, especially to us chosen ones that see through the BS. Number 2, if they're in a white body, a body that contains less melanin/carbon, that's the human form a reptilian is going to take. Reptilians don't have the power to hold a darker color complexion. A lot of them can barely hold human form. Number 3, if their eyes can get like a slit or just overall look like this at times, or if their skin can have a scaly complexion in certain areas that just doesn't look right, it could be a shapeshifter. Now I'm not saying it's a shapeshifter for sure, but these are characteristics of a reptilian shapeshifter.
It makes me wonder if people that are categorized as sociopaths are actually just the seed of serpent. Interesting food for thought, right? Okay, I'm assuming that that's performance art. Although maybe they're hiding real reptilians under the guise of performance art. Life is just a simulation.
Most of y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right? And how it's a fucking simulation.
like literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the fuck are all these white cars like dead ass?
Wow, that neighborhood kind of reminds me of Edward Scissorhands. All right. Look at his face change. What? What? Wait, we're gonna see that again. One more time. Why does he all of a sudden go Johnny Bravo chin? Just, okay. All right, we got a little exposing.
Blake is a reptile.
There's another thing, human roots, reptile guys.
I mean,
Do you like pizza?
sometimes.
Me too, man.
Whoa.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
It's crazy.
Yeah, ha ha ha, it's so funny. Jeez, they think we are dumb. I love it when they kind of tell the truth in jest.
Abby and Alana and I met at a Satan party. Hail Satan!
Hail Satan.
And New York. So Satan is our Lord and Master, but we created many seasons together.
You get to pick the color. I was just red. More good news. The walls are super thick. Listen. Help! Please call the police! They tied me up! I think they're Filipino! They took my baby!
Wow, that is so disturbing. And you know what? It's like they're like, ha ha, it's funny. And there's so much truth behind that skit. Wow. Now, I'm not sure if any of you have seen this woman before, but she has quite a few clips out there, and I know this is real, and it's like, I don't know if they're just now admitting that they exist, or they're saying that it's some rare disorder that has nothing to do with being reptilian. I'm not sure, but this isn't normal. Am I the only one that finds that disturbing? It's like the only thing that she didn't do that I was waiting for was like flick her tongue out and catch a fly or something out of the air. Now, we all know that Lady Gaga is quite a bit suspicious.
Next question is by Marina Abramovic in New York.
I was just speaking about her
She
today.
likes her way too much.
I am obsessed with this woman. She is so incredible. She is a limitless human being. She did this one piece that I think is the most powerful. And it's when you are around someone like Marina that you, as myself, a self-proclaimed pop performance artist, want to go home and slit my wrists, and I have nothing. I have achieved no sense of art.
That woman is a witch.
Almost finished.
Satanic witch. The serpent. They love symbols.
I'm very impressed by her because she's very determined and she has a talent. And
Determinated?
She go for it. You know, she doesn't really have the limits. I really think she was my best student because she never cheat and she, whatever I told her to do, she made exercises as supposed to be.
No, that is not normal. That is not just art. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you heard of Marina Abramovic? And what do you think about her? And a little more truth in plain sight. You know, it's like we can count on the news to show us some scripted things. And then we can count on movies, television, and Hollywood to give us snippets of truth.
Living in a world where no one's innocent, but at least we try.
They told us there will be a pre-flood warning before the flood, although I'm pretty sure it's flooding already.
This
Yeah, your time is short. A little more reptilian
Can someone
action.
explain what's going on here?
And we are witnessing that today. The other value of technology I will point out was after a round of intense finishing conversations and negotiations over the weekend that started on Saturday morning with the speaker and myself and the trade rep, Robert Lighthizer, we went back and Mr. Trump, the speaker, was on a hunting expedition. We spoke with him frequently. But the speaker talked to me earnestly about we're near. And on Sunday, when Tom Brady was about to take it in, all of a sudden I looked at my phone. It said Pelosi for caller ID. Long wisdom tells me, the hell with Brady, take the call.
And I was watching Baltimore and
So this is a transformative agreement. It's a template, I believe, for future agreements. Our constant emphasis was on enforceability. We fixed that. And the idea and the notion that the president of the AFL-CIO, Rich Trumka, would be supportive of this initiative, I think, tells the story. But this is more than a triumph for organized labor. It's a triumph for workers everywhere across America. In terms of the working group members, I want to say that they strengthened the labor standards. They strengthened the environmental chapters. They enhanced the verification mechanisms for environmental trade. With the unflinching leadership of the speaker, we also secured important changes in USMCA that preserve Congress's ability.
She's really either struggling to maintain her form or highly medicated. All right, our last clip of today.
Watch carefully.
I'm not sure who this woman is, but right. Man, it just seems like there are more and more videos like that. I never saw anybody's eyes flip like that. And now it's everywhere. If you go on TikTok, there's video after video after video of people's eyes doing that. Like, I don't know if they're just not hiding anymore. Honestly, that's what I think. I believe that they've probably walked among us for a very long time. And we think that they're just like the elite, but they're probably people we walk by every day and we have no idea. That blows my mind. But thank you guys for coming back to join me again. I'm Renee, and until next time, stay highly motivated.